The Wispmother. Two theories by Matthias Etienne. Among the folk tales from the northern reaches of Skyrim, few subjects are as popular as the Wispmother, ghostly women who lure unsuspecting travellers to their doom, steal children and take vengeance on those who wrong them in life. Similar tales exist throughout Tamriel, the Melusinae of Stros Mackay, who lure ships to wreck on jagged shoals, then consume the souls of those aboard. The Serpentine Chalice of Blackmarsh, the Amranal of Valenwood. But unlike these mythic creatures, most scholars concede that Wispmothers actually exist, though rare, credible reports of their sightings are simply too frequent to be ignored. Herein a synopsis of what can be gleaned from provincial legends and the dominant theories of what they may actually be. Wispmothers. Most tales agree on only a few basic facts about Wispmothers. They are always female. They take the form of human, some say elven spirits, wreathed in mist and decaying rags. They have an affinity for frost magic, rarely appearing in more temperate climes. But beyond that, the tales differ wildly. Some say they are ghosts, waiting to be laid to rest. Others, that they are all that remains of the snow elves who once ruled Skyrim. Some say they are native to Hjalmarch, or the north more generally. But other tales mention them in forgotten places, on mountaintops as far away as the Gerals. Most reputable scholars dismiss these stories, preferring instead to focus on the few documented sightings from recent years. From these, two dominant theories have emerged. Based on his extensive research into necromancy and Cyrodiil's Aeoliad culture, Master Sadrun Sarathi posits that Wispmothers are a necrologic state, a type of lichdom, developed by a now-forgotten First-Era culture. Under his theory, these are no mere ghosts. They are a cult of powerful sorceresses who achieved eternal life through undeath. Alternately, Lidet Viliani of the Synod contends that Wispmothers are not undead at all, but rather elemental manifestations arising out of Nirn itself. By noting several similarities to Spriggans and Ice Wraiths, she contends that the Wispmothers are essentially elemental personifications of snow or mist, innately wielding the power of their element, instead of manipulating it through conventional sorcery. Wisps. In most accounts, the victim is initially drawn to the Wispmother by glowing ghostly lights. Although initially passive, these creatures later attack in tandem with her, distracting the victim and draining their energy. Popular legend holds that these are the spirits of the Wispmother's previous victims. These spirits strengthen her, so anyone hoping to destroy her must first release the souls of those she has killed. To scholars, this description immediately recalls the will-o'-the-wisp, a rare and dangerous swamp denizen of southern Tamriel. Oddly, Cyrodiilic legends invariably refer to wisps as lone predators, while these appear to exist in some sort of symbiotic relationship with others of their kind. Vilian argues that these wisps are a subspecies of true wisps, scavengers that lure prey to the Wispmother and share in their psycho-ethereal energy released by her kills. As codependent scavengers, they most likely lack the formidable defences of their predatory cousins, rendering them far more vulnerable. Alternately, Sarathi posits that these wisps are merely emanations or conjurations of the Wispmother, and not free-living creatures. This is supported by one incident in which an adventurer reportedly killed the Wispmother directly, only to observe the remaining wisps immediately perish as well, though the source is considered highly unreliable. In summary, scholarly opinion about Wispmothers and wisps is sharply divided, and is likely to remain so for some time, but all sources agree on one crucial point: these are highly dangerous foes and should be avoided at all costs. So perhaps we can discover the truth of this on our travels, kill a Wispmother without killing the wisps, and see if they disappear. Oh, about now, there's probably several comments below correcting my pronunciation of the word lich and telling me it's lich. The arguments are going to be varied. Some of them are probably going to be heated. There are probably going to be mentions of World of Warcraft and Dungeons and Dragons. However, you will probably find me fairly unmoved on this particular subject, unless you can provide some sort of evidence that the etymology of this word does in fact indicate that it should be pronounced lich. If you can do that, I would be curious, I would be interested. However, if not, then I am probably going to continue pronouncing it the way I do. I hope you don't mind too much.